Hey everybody, in today's video, I will be showing you 3 ways that I like to accessorize my hair using scarves. So if that's something that you're interested in, stay tuned. I promised you a braiding video, but if you watched that video, I told you I could wake up the next day and things could change. So I didn't exactly change the pattern. That's not what I did. I just changed my mind about putting the braids in the next day. So I told you that I like to sometimes wear scarves or a wig or whatever I need to in order to be able to hide the cornrows to get me through my work day. And so I said, why not show them the scarves that I use to do that? And maybe you could take some tips for how to cover your cornrows if you need to be camera ready for a meeting, if you're able to do that in your work. So, and if not, these will be some great styles to wear on the weekend or in your downtime. I just love to use the scarves to accessorize my hair. So I have 3 of my favorite scarves that I use, and I want to just show you different ways that I style them when I'm covering my cornrows or just as an accessory. I don't even have to have cornrows. I could have the fro, or I could just need a break from styling. These are my go-to ways to style my scarves. Alright, so let's get into the first style. Okay, so even though it's just a scarf styling video, I do still have products. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the products that I'm gonna be using, which I'm not actually gonna use both of them, but these are the products that I would use in preparation. You still have to prep for putting a scarf on. So the first one is not necessary. As you can see, let me go ahead and take this off. And you can see that they're kind of, it's like a couple of days later. I think I did the prep on Monday, and so I'm currently recording this video. It's Thursday, so you can see I've gone quite a few days in between without putting the braids in. So that's the reason why my edges are already styled. Edge control. This is the edge control that I use, and it's actually very popular. Very popular. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do I think it works any different from others? Maybe it does, but what I love about the product is the smell of it. So I got the pineapple one, and it's just the way that it smells. I love that it smells like pineapples. So one thing about me, I like for things to smell nice. So as long as I'm all about enjoying this experience of doing my hair. As a part of enjoying the experience of doing my hair, I like for the products to smell good. So I use this. Now, I will say that it holds well. Sometimes it does leave a white cast, but I think all in all, it's a good product. Again, definitely don't have to do your edges in order to wear a scarf because you're covering everything up. I just like the way it frames my face, and I like the way that the edges peek from the scarf. So that's the reason why I like to do it. Another thing is, while your hair is in the cornrows, you still need to kind of take care of your hair in the cornrows. So I just have the Olive Miracle Braid Sheen Spray, and this product smells good too. So you still want to keep your hair moisturized. Now you can cover your hair up with something satin or something silk, because none of my scarves are satin or silk, or on the inside do they have anything satin or silk. So it's just basically the fabric or the material on my hair. So in preparation for that, you just mist it and make sure your hair is moisturized, because it is going to be in contact with that the fabric. So if that's something that you're concerned with, definitely go ahead and take the precautions to do that. I'm not exactly concerned with that at this point in my journey. So again, the product smells so good. So when I mist it and I smell it in the air, that does it for me. So now let's just get into this first style now that we've talked about our products. Okay, so here's the first scarf. It's just a long black scarf. Long black scarf. It's actually very wide. I got it from Amazon. For this particular style, you want to make sure that you have it folded in half. So I have this scarf folded in half because we don't need it open as wide as it can go. And actually what we're going to do for this style, so once you have it folded in half, you want to just make a little fold as well that's going to go right on the nape of your neck. And then you want to make sure that it's even on both sides. Okay, so now for this, I may actually have to stop talking in order to be able to get it. So just watch along. We're going to do like this crisscross action in the front. We want to make sure that we keep our edges out. So my right hand is going to go over the top. My left hand is going to pick up the side on the left. And it's going to crisscross. So this is what you should look like. Step 1. Take what from the left, which is now your right hand. We're going to focus on that first. Go around the back. Go around the back. Kind of widen it as you go a little bit. And bring it to the front. What's left over, you're going to find a secure spot, just feeling, and tuck it. This is going to be covered up with this on the, okay, it's giving a little bulge, but it's okay. It should be covered up by this. So now we want to take this section. Now this was previously on the right side. We crisscrossed it to the left. So now we're going to bring it around to the back. Bring it back up to the front. Style as you go. You can feel it. Just trust the process. And then widen it. And then find a secure place to tuck it. Actually, and you may have to do it a couple of times. That's okay. This one is kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. It looks very regal. That's why I like it. Yeah, and see, I don't like that. Okay. I have to find a place to tuck it where, for me, it looks seamless. And I don't know where I'm going to be able to do that. Let's see. That might be all right. The bulge is gone. So you want it to have a little bit of height in the top. You want it to have height. Make sure your cornrows aren't making an appearance. Cover your nape up. Now, I define my edges just because they frame my face. Now, I also don't like to do the swoops all the way down. I like to have like a little curl on the side. But so this is the first one. This is the first style. And again, play with it. This is not even my best one, I'll be honest. If I wasn't recording, I probably would take it down and do it over. Let me turn around and show you what the back looks like and pray it looks okay. All right. So that's it. This is style 1. This is the scarf style number 1. Now, this is just the scarf that I use for this particular style. Usually this is my go-to in this one. Now I have 2 other scarves. They're a different fabric. I've never actually tried to do this style with those, but you may be able to try it with a different fabric. But I just think this one looks really regal. Like this, you can wear to church. You can wear it on the weekend. I've worn it to work without any problems. So again, it would just depend on the environment that you work in, whether or not you're able to do so. So make sure you check that. I don't want you to get in trouble and say, Alexis said I can wear the scarf to work, because that may not work for your company. But this is something that I like to wear, and I think it looks really cute. So this is style number 1, the first scarf style that we're gonna look at. Okay, so now that the first one is done, let's go into the second one. So for the second one, still very long. It's just a different pattern. Something a little more, now I would probably call this neutral, although it has more colors in it. But it has like the gray and the gold and the burgundy, so this can be worn with jeans, gray. I mean, it's just so many different things that you can wear this one with. It's not as wide, but we are still going to fold this particular scarf. So let's go ahead and get this first one off. I almost don't want to take this one down because it took me so much effort putting it in. Okay, so with this one, if you have one with a pattern, you can fold it however you want for the pattern that you want to be visible. So we're actually going to be tying this one going to the back. So this pattern is right here. There's a pattern right here. If you see that, I'm going to be folding it. My scarves get a lot of wear. They actually get a lot of wear. And now we are going to put it right here. This is why I like to style my edges. Let me make sure my pattern is centered. Okay. And then we are just going to put a knot . Let's knot the back. Just tie one knot. I'm trying to make sure I got it on and secure. Okay. Got my knot. Tie a second knot in the back. Second knot. So the knots that you're tying, now with this you may have to pull out some bobby pins because my cornrows are trying to make an appearance. That's usually how my fro is too. And now you have your two tails and just start, you're gonna twist. I need to be able to see, that's why I'm not turning around. And then bring it around and secure it. Maybe I can do it, let's see. And then you're gonna just find a place to tuck and secure. And do the same with this one. Tuck and secure. I'm trying to look and make sure I can see it. And you should have a knot on the back. All right. I think if you do it going to the back, this is like sophisticated. This is giving me like a sophisticated look. Now I'll show you a different way that I like to do this one. And actually I do it more this way than I do going to the back. So now for this next one, I primarily, again, trying to do my pattern at the top. It doesn't have to be centered. I just want it to be seen. Because if I'm wearing this scarf, usually I'm trying to wear something with one of those colors present. Or some sneakers or something. I have some sneakers that are burgundy that I try to match if, you know, I have on a solid outfit or something like that. Something monochromatic. Okay. This way that I'm about to show you is off to the side. With this off to the side way, I think that this is really kind of flirty. When you do it off to the side, you got your edges peeking. I think it's really flirty. Twist your pieces up and tuck. Obviously, make this as neat as you need to. But really, it doesn't really have to be too neat. It's just giving messy bun. Like, it's like a messy bun look. And trust the process. Okay. And then adjust as necessary. I really kind of want it off to the side because, like I said, I think that's really flirty. Like, for you to just see it kind of peeking through on the side. Let's check it in the mirror. Yeah, so you just kind of have like a side messy bun. And I do something like, I got my earrings right here. You put on your earrings. And you cute. I don't let nobody tell you that you're not cute. Alright. So this is run to the grocery store. This is got an errand to run, need to run to the post office. But it's very flirty. Cute. It can be like a date night, casual date night. Alright, so this is the second look, and I showed you two ways. You can do it to the back, you can do it out to the side with this little peekaboo side action, messy bun look. So this is style number 2, and we'll look at our last scarf, and then we're done, okay? Okay, so I saved the best for last. This is the last scarf that I'm going to be showing you. This is my favorite. It's my absolute favorite. It's my favorite because of all the colors. This makes me want to sing Colors of the Wind by Pocahontas. Like, I just want to paint with all the colors of the wind when I'm wearing this scarf. It is so pretty. Amazon scarf. This is also like a thicker fabric. With this one, because it is so beautiful, it has so many colors, I like to wear it at the top. So, once again, not as wide as the first one. Maybe kind of like the second one. So, we do our third fold right here. And then we're going to center it on the back at our nape. We're kind of going to mimic the same way that we did the first one. We're going to create that same anchor like we just did on the back in the second scarf style, like this. Tie your first knot right up here. Now, I need to see my edges. Okay. Peekaboo. Alright, so now let's go ahead and tie it again. Let's create our anchor, because this is going to help us have our bun. Let's twist, wrap, tuck. You should be a pro with this now. Okay, let's give it some height right here. Like I said, as you're doing this, you'll start to get the hang of it. Okay, and then twist and tuck, and just like that. This one, favorite scarf, might be the easiest one to show y'all. I know that. Go ahead and get you some height up here. And look, even our cornrows are participating. Even the cornrows love this scarf because they are not coming out the back. And that is what we want. We got our edges showing. Where's my little curly Q on the side? Okay. And then this is it. Now don't you feel like you want to paint with all the colors of the wind with this one? Okay. We done. That's it. And this is this is the third one. So this one is so playful, but it's also, it can be regal, it can be sophisticated, and it can be, what was that other word I used? Flirty. That was it. It can also be flirty too. I love this one. Let's put on our earrings. Okay. Here we go. You got your scarf, you got your edges, you got your earrings, your lip gloss is popping. And you about to just go pick up your groceries. Or you better go do your Amazon return at the UPS store. And it's fine. It's perfectly fine. So I just wanted to show y'all some ways that you can cover your cornrows up. If you anything like me and you were very ambitious, like you did your prep, you did your braids, and you said, I'm gonna put these cornrows in, but then you woke up the next day and you changed your mind. You needed some options. So I came through with some scarf options. So hopefully you enjoyed these options. If you want to, go ahead and comment and let me know which one is your favorite. You can already tell number 3 is my favorite by far. But I love all of them, and I wear all of them frequently. All right, so hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.